What's up again, everybody? I gotta tell you, that first video was all new to me, and I did my best to try to make that the best I could. So I hope as we go along here we can improve on the quality of the videos and the content that I'm bringing you. But I just wanted to thank everybody that liked the video and commented on the video. I tell you, it was really positive feedback, and I really appreciate that. Kind of brings another element to this whole thing that I'm doing here. But anyway, it was supposed to rain all day today, and we've had a couple showers off and on, but the rain looks like it's holding off. So I'm going to head up to my free firewood location that I found on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm sure you noticed by the title that this video is going to be about free firewood. And I just happened to stumble across it on Facebook Marketplace one night, and I messaged the lady, and she said, if you can take it all, you can have it all. So it's kind of like a win-win for both of us. I get the free firewood, and she gets the trees cleared out that apparently had blown down in a windstorm that we had a couple of weeks back. And I asked her what kind of trees she had and if they were easily accessible, you know, all the standard questions that you want to know before you get on somebody's property. And she said that it was easily accessible, that there was a fair amount of cherry trees, a poplar tree, and a couple others. I think there was a total of 6 or 7 trees that blew down, all in the same area. So this is actually my third afternoon heading up here. I'm going to try to get a little cutting done this afternoon. I've been, you know, chipping away at it a few hours here and there. But I'll insert a video right here of what it looked like when I first arrived there that day. So, as you can see, it was for my first job off my own property. It was about the right size for me. Well, I wasn't overwhelmed, but I was like, this is going to take me a little bit of time to get done. The people were very nice that owned the home there. Told me I could take my time, come get it as I please, come and go as I please. I still message them and let them know before I come, just out of courtesy, you know, to try to be polite and to give them a little heads up that I'm coming up. But I think after today, I might have one more day of cutting and I'll be done here. And I've got 2 or 3 other places lined up that there's a wood down waiting. So I'm gonna keep busy here, and I'm about 5 minutes away from the house. So when we get there, I'll pick back up. All right, so here we are back for another day. Some tops there that I cut out, but the big cherry tree that was up here along these trees, it's down. There was a big cherry tree along here. It's all gone. That's that black walnut back there. Got a little bit more cutting to do on it. There's a big cherry tree that stretched out along here. It's gone. There's another cherry tree back there in the back. You can see where all the sawdust is, where I was cutting the rounds. It's gone, but this is my next big project right here, this poplar. It's pretty big around. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's long and straight. Probably wouldn't be a bad saw log. I don't know much about tree milling, but it's long and straight and pretty good diameter. So that's going to be a project to get this all cut up. That's going to be a lot of firewood. There's also another cherry tree buried underneath of this. So we'll get rid of the poplar, get to that cherry. And after that, some of this little stuff will just get cleaned up. Try to leave the property looking decent for the homeowner here. Don't want to leave a huge mess, but he said I can leave the tops and the small stuff, and they would burn it in the summertime in their backyard fire pit. So here we go. We're going to start marking and start cutting. So just counting my rounds there, looks like that tree's about 62 foot long. Be a lot of firewood. All right, so that's about 1 tank of gas. Started on that poplar log right about in here. We got about half of it cut up. So I guess we got about 30 or 40 feet of the poplar cut. Got to that cherry underneath. Got the cherry all split up into rounds. And I got the rest of that walnut over there. It's cut up into rounds. So we'll get this loaded up. And that's about all I'm gonna have time for today. So we'll check back in when we got it loaded. We got a load. That was a little bit of work, like you saw. Some pretty big rounds to deal with. It's pretty much about all I want to handle. That size. I didn't measure them. I'm not sure what they are, but we got Big D loaded up. Got a pretty good load on her. All that poplar. and the walnut and the cherry. So you saw me driving the Kubota side by side. That belongs to the homeowner here. The yard's a little muddy. Like I said, it's been raining on and off all day. It's raining a little bit right now, but he brought that thing out and said, hey, it's all yours. You can load it up and haul it up to your truck. So I'm sure it helped him too, not getting his yard turfed up, but it certainly helped me out, I can tell you that. But anyway, Big D's loaded up. Speaking of Big D, that's what I call my truck. It's a 2005 Dodge Ram 3500. I bought it brand new and just turned 48,000 miles, and it's diesel. So a lot of people say it's not broke in yet, and it's pre-emissions, so I don't plan on getting rid of it. How many of you have a name for your truck? Am I the only one that has a name for my truck? If you have a name for your truck, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Anyway, I'm getting ready to load up and head home. All right, so we're heading home now. That was just over 3 hours worth of work. You had some wasted time there trying to clear brush out from where you need to cut your logs, but I got a pretty big load. Working by myself, 3 hours, it wasn't too bad. I take my time, I don't get in a hurry. You get in a hurry, that's when mistakes happen, that's when you end up getting yourself hurt. So I just take my time, I take breaks when I need it. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, like, subscribe, leave me a comment below. If you saw anything I can improve on, if you have any tips for me, I'm welcome to those kind of comments. So thanks for watching. Tell all your friends, and we'll see you next time.